The Square app is getting together with the Lightning Network, and I think even though they haven't put it together in the news, I'm sure they put it together, but they didn't outright say it. Is that when the currency bridge, the Lightning Network, and the Square Cash app, you can go shopping like a credit card. So that's how it's gonna. That's how this shit is gonna come down. Like that's how they're gonna do it. Um, we were thinking. I was thinking that a year ago, a credit card for Bitcoin was like an idea that I thought was like crazy. Like we had to have that. Now I don't think so. I don't think we have to have that. Like then I thought like well, adoption, and they're saying now that people have to spend their Bitcoin, and like I'm like I disagree. Like everybody that I've been listening to almost, and I'm like no, it's not that. Like it's not that, because the speculative asset, like it's perfectly fine that, and it works, right? um Kevin Hart, no, not Kevin Hart, Richard Hart said that, and I know a lot of people don't like Richard Hart, and I'm not going to invest in Bitcoin Hex, but he's right about that. I think like you what you want to do is have, and this is not the advice, this is me plotting, is have Bitcoin and a bag of other currencies. Have you heard that before? That sounds familiar. A bag of other cryptocurrencies that you have a small amount that you can swing trade. You can use the little old lady strategy that Da Vinci JF 17. Uh, you can have some long term projects. Your opinions on those long term projects will fluctuate a little bit, not drastically. You might decide that some projects you can have it into like maybe a short term. You'll be like, oh, I thought it was long term, but it turned out I learned more about it, and it's a short term. And you have another option that is long term in the same competitive area. Because if one goes up, then usually the competitors will be pumping somewhat sequentially the same around the same time. Um, it's not 100%, but so you can have a small amount to swing trade, a substantial amount for long and short term investments, then maybe the majority in your most stable, like maybe you want some Bitcoin, some XRP, and then I don't know, maybe try out as many different concepts and just have a little skin in the game if you don't, because like there's some digital video gaming skins, and there's the gaming casinos like Fun Fun Fair, and Art, Raiden Network token. So like I have a little both because, and then that's one area. Then you jump over to like I haven't still I do the STOs, but I haven't still done a futures platform, and I don't really know. I can't really understand really how you tokenized futures, but that's cool because I really don't know how those futures contracts are to be settled. Um, and if there will be that available like form that I want, but there I think are going to be just they're going to populate the field of options because that is what a disruptor does. A disruptor opens up, and it opens up uh, markets. It doesn't shut them down. It opens up new markets. Um, so it wasn't about spending Bitcoin that was going to be the thing. And it's not about the credit card last year that I was thinking was going to be the thing. And it's not about Amazon and Starbucks, whether or not they have algo bots that tell them when to sell it. Maybe they hold on, and they don't really have to tell you. They don't have to be transparent. All they do is sell coffee anyway. Um, so it's gonna be this kind of thing where you can use Bitcoin at places that don't accept Bitcoin through the Lightning Network, through Square Cash app, and a payment bridge, uh, like XRP or Stellar. Well, I don't know. Is Stellar doing that? Something like it, because that's the other thing. Is like there are sometimes like agreements not to do certain areas so that you can um, maximize on other um, aspects, and then not, I guess, cannibalize your own um, profit margins if you are into more than one coin like Neo and Ontology, right? Then so I heard that some people got upset that things that people thought Neo was going to do ended up being done on Ontology, and um, yada. That's a long story. You have to make that up for your own interpretation. That's it.